Hi everyone, welcome to another vlog. Start of a long weekend here in Vancouver for Canada Day, celebrating Canada's 150th birthday. And to celebrate, we're gonna head down to the States. Today I'm just heading down to the Seattle for a soccer tournament. So today's vlog, I want to talk a bit about our soccer team, or continue to talk about some of the soccer stories that we may have, and yeah, so get right down to it. So today, as you can see, I'm not driving, I'm in a car. We're gonna have our second guest, and he's a very good soccer buddy of mine. Played soccer for 10 years. Has it been 10 years? Maybe around 10 years or so. Playing together in many different teams. And let's introduce him. His name is Ivan.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, Ivan. Make sure you stay focused on the road, though. Still gotta drive safe.
If you have an epic vlog, if you catch us going into an accident.
Yeah, then maybe, this might turn the viral video. So Ivan, to introduce you into our vlog, do you have any stories that you want to share with our followers here?
I don't know, I think we met through soccer, right? I think, like I said, it's been 10 years. I think over 10 years. How many Seattle trips have we been into now?
I don't know,
I think this is at least our third or fourth one.
Or even more, I think.
Yeah, or even more. But yeah, I mean, this guy, he's the best striker I've known. So Ronald, let's tell everyone how many goals you want to score today. Are you aiming to score in this tournament today?
I don't know. Actually, this is the very first. It's a different tournament that we're going to today. Normally, during the summer months, we head down to Seattle for a tournament called Nations Cup in Seattle. Usually the third weekend of July, second and third weekend of July. But this time we're going on Canada Day long weekend. It's first ever America. Is it Meisaigun?
I think
so,
it's like
translation.
I think it's like Northwest Soccer Association or something.
Yeah, so I think it's with a bunch of Chinese teams. So we don't know what the skill levels are, and I think we're bringing down a pretty good team. The team that we play on, E-City, not Pacific Dragon this time. It's a team I played on last year. Started playing with them, playing in the Canadian-Chinese tournament. Playing with them again this year for the second year, and also to this US one. So, Ivan, what kind of stories do you remember back in the days when we would do all these road trips down to Seattle?
Oh, there are many stories. Oh, I remember there was one time when we were draw on the group stage.
Mm-hmm.
We had to play a tiebreaker game.
Yeah.
And then some of the guys were like, you know what? We're not gonna make it. It's on a totally different level. And if we win, we have to go back the following weekend. And not all of us have time to go back the following weekend. So some of us, including this guy here, was like, you know what? Screw it. We'll go for a big lunch in between games. So we ended up going for, I don't remember, steak, was it? I think it was steak.
Yeah, it was something like that, steak.
Yeah, we went for steak, ate ourselves full, just to get called back to play the tiebreaker game.
Yeah. Yeah, we literally didn't really expect to play. It's a tournament down there, the Nations Cup. It's actually like a World Cup, a yearly World Cup. The level is really high. And we were never expected to make it the second round. But in this case, we were called for a tiebreaker to be eligible for the second round, which was probably our best results ever.
Yeah, and I think at the end, we lost on overtime, too.
Yeah, was it overtime or was it PK? I think.
No, I think we lost on overtime. We lost on overtime.
Yeah. In that game, we were up 3-0. We were up 3-0, and then we gave away 3 goals for the tie, and they eventually won it in overtime. the time.
We're still blaming it on the steak.
Yeah. So we just crossed the border and now we're at Blaine. Just stopping by to pick up a package. And yeah, we'll continue our talk here about our team. And you know, it's something that I really treasure is that a lot of our teammates, the core teammates, maybe like 5-6 of us, that we played together for 10 years or at least 8 to 10 years. Even though we've played on different teams, we've kept the core together. You look like you have something to say, right?
Let you finish your intro. Let you finish your intro.
It's just, it's not very often, I think. A lot of teams don't have those, or a lot of team tends to have those players where it's about 6 to 10 of them that they stick together and play. And feels like a family, kind of. You go through the tough times together, you go through the good times together, winning championships. And then you go out over to Seattle and and get our ass beat. But you go through everything together, and yeah, it's just something I treasure.
Do we feel like a family actually?
Yeah, who's the big brother in the team?
Well, mostly you, because you manage everything. You bring everyone together. Usually, you're the one who organizes. I mean, heck, even stepped up to being sort of like a half manager, half player now with our current team. So
is that why only I feel like this is a family?
No, I'm just pulling your leg.
Taking care of you babies.
As babies.
Yeah, I mean, like, even as a team, like, we back each other up, like,
Yeah.
during our mistakes.
Yeah,
and
of course.
We try to pull each other up when our confidence is low. Just these things, I don't know, it's very hard to come by, I think.
I do agree with you. Like joking aside, like we've been through tough times, like you said. There are challenges, disagreements, like in any family, right?
Yeah.
But like in the end, we just pull together and then we just hash things out and we just move on and we again play together like a team, like a family.
Yeah.
So
And I think our values kind of are very similar too. That's why we're able to keep together and play for so long. And
Yeah.
seeing each other grow, I think that's another very meaningful thing to be playing with you guys for so long.
yeah, and it's meaningful too because you built the friendship, you built the bond, and it's aside from soccer, you actually like we grew much more closer as friends too, right?
Yeah, that's
and
very true. Yeah.
we're there to support each other through tough times, and we're there to witness each other's milestones. So
Milestones, like we just had a teammate who's getting married, and we had several teammates
who's gotten married.
Yeah, it's getting
whose names we won't mention here.
I don't know, you might actually seen them in the vlog, the Las Vegas vlog, as well, the very first one, the pilot one. That was a bachelor's party, right? So clearly one of them was gonna get married, and yeah, I don't know, it's actually gonna get tougher because once you start getting married, there's other priorities in the actual families. And then we hear a lot of stories from the over 40s. Once you have kids, it's even harder to come out. So we should really treasure this time together, together as a core.
But I'm sure we'll pull through. We'll pull through somehow. We always do.
Pull through, yeah. How about you? Like, do you think having a girlfriend kind of affects the priorities of soccer? I mean, I don't have much to talk about to experience, but I'm sure you do.
Well, in some way it does, but like again, it's just prioritizing, right? And I mean, if your other half, if they truly understand and if they truly truly love you, like they'll understand. They'll understand, and yeah, it's just prioritizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's to for another 10 years or more.
10 years or more. Well,
Yeah,
we still have to
so-
party on the 200th birthday of Canada, right?
200. All right, yeah. So since we aren't able to stick around Canada for the 150th birthday, you know, we gotta stick together as a team. We gotta tell Kenny and those guys, we gotta stick around for another 50 years so we can celebrate the 200th birthday of Canada.
Partying it up when we're 80.